Hey guys, I'm here at Yawen, a brand new place. I just landed here, first time today. Look at this waterfall back there, absolutely stellar. So incredible, nice view, 15% downhill, 7-minute flight over to Denunget. We're actually touched down on a side of a mountain going downhill, 1% slope. So, and then up to like 11% slope. Let's jump in, get out of here because I'm kind of pressed for time today.
All right, well, I'm going to Denunget and heading right back here. All right, fuel is on. Igniters, fuel pump, and low start. I'm gonna say low fuel here in a minute. All the fuel is kind of draining over to the left, but we'll get it before it gets too much. All right, NG is up and over 30, 35%. Now it climbs a little quicker. Yeah, so both of these runways are, I would say, challenging. A lot of the runways here in New Guinea I don't feel like are that challenging after you've done them 5, 6, 20, 100 times. This one,
TOS system test, okay.
If you missed the video before this was the very first time I ever came in, so you'll be sure to go watch the video right before this as well. I'll link it at the end of this. Because the whole circuit is very tight, and I had to do it a couple times, missed a couple times, until I kind of felt like, okay, now I'm at the altitudes that I really want to be at and what I need to be at. Moresby 5565, November Tango, Echo Taxi. We'll line up now. And beta, so it doesn't pull us down the hill. Moresby 5565, November Tango, Echo Taxi. All right, our fuel is on, our controls are good. There's my low fuel warning, even though I'm not low fuel. Switches and instruments are good. We are 5,300 pounds, so 53 and 62.
November Tango Echo, Moresby 5565, how do you read?
Reading is strength 3, November Tango Echo Taxi, Yawen Denunget, 1 POB.
Tango Echo, copy taxi.
All stations, Yawen 1239er, November Tango Echo, departing Yawen for Denunget, won't be below 6,000. All right, flaps are set at 20, or trims are set up. Trimming aboard, let's just do a quick full top to bottom on the trim. You just never know, sometimes you go to places like this, it might stick a stick in something or something like that. You just don't know. It's happened before, not to me, but others. All right, ignition, inlet, and lights are good. Takeoff clearance is finished. Let us go ignition condition, flaps 20, fuel and harnesses, 26 degrees now, 5,000 feet, 1330 for 1380. The map back on, you can see that's all my little jumping around earlier. Rotate 53. Immediate left-hand turn out. We're going. All right. Work is set, airspeed's alive. Bounce around a little bit, already airborne. Upper ITT up to 740 and pitch on up for 12 degrees. That's gonna give me my best angle of climb. Most amount of altitude and the shortest distance. There we go, let's go make a left-hand turn out of here. Yeah, this circuit is so tight over there. I'd like them to cut down one tree, and so would MAF, so. All right, we need to head through this gap straight ahead of us. Just 7 minutes over there, 10 miles, so probably I'm guessing 15 or more hour hike, I'm guessing. All right, igniter's off. We'll leave everything else the same. We'll go ahead and start pitching over though. We're only going up to 5,900 feet for pattern altitude. I'm gonna fly overhead, check the windsock. It was super windy over here earlier. So I'm really hoping that the winds are not, because 3 knots down another 1,000 feet from here, so this is really weird. 5,400 turning final, 56 turning base. At 62, 72, and 82, so I'm just kind of slowing on down to 82 right here on this downwind. 6 knots of crosswind. Just start heading down a little bit quicker because I'm just not getting to the altitudes I need to. We're turning final 5400, so 5600 turning base. Okay, on this one I'm not going to flare. I'm basically just flying over the end of the threshold, pulling power, getting rid of my flaps, and then just holding my altitude until I kind of sink down into the ground. I have an odd landing for sure. It takes a little bit to get used to. Alright, I'm still 200 feet high, but coming in nice. By the time I get on halfway through my base, I'll be able to manage my altitude where I want to be. Those clouds over there kind of just messed everything up. Here's 5600. 5400 turning final. Slow on down now, so when I'm turning my final, I don't have to get rid of 20 knots. The more you can do now, man, the better. That way final, you don't have to think. Right, there's 5400, there's the runway now, I can see, there's full flaps. Checklist is complete. Turning final, slowing to 62 knots. Right, 7 knots of left crosswind now, it's just all over the place today. 1 knot of headwind. 550 on the descent.
500.
A little bit fast, slowing on down. Committed. A 50 on the descent, looking good. There's 62. All right, another exciting landing. I do like this place a lot. It's a beautiful place and I like the complexity of it. Well, hope you guys enjoyed that short flight. Like I said, if you didn't see the one before over in Yawin, you've got to go watch that one. That was a fun one even for me. Definitely got my heart rate up on that one. Thanks as always for watching. If you guys are watching this is before Christmas, you're gonna have to go check out this Coffee Table album I just finished and have available for you guys. It's really awesome. I'll get one here in another week or two, my sample, but definitely go check that out on my website. I know you guys are gonna love it. All right, fuel 670. 670 done. There we go. All right, see you guys next time.